Again, right here, he continued while lifting up the Bible once again. They didn't argue that all the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, affirm the Jewish people connection to the land. The Quran itself accepts the divine deed of Jewish people to the land of Israel, he said. But hold on. You got what I'm saying?
No, you go ahead.
But see, the thing is, you've been lied to.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you call yourself Jewish, ISH means pertaining to it or be like. You're the furthest thing from the Jews. Okay? You're actually the enemy of the Jews. Which is.
So, like I was going to say, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he read that scripture and he said Genesis, all right? But you got to understand, you know what I'm saying? You go to Deuteronomy, the Lord made a covenant with the so-called Jews, all right, the children of Israel. You go to Deuteronomy 28 from 15 on down. You gotta do some matching up.
Yep.
All right, you gotta match up. We'll see what's going on, man. All right. You saying that? All right, but you gotta prove that, man. You don't just read one scripture. What the scripture say, man? It's precept upon precept, line upon line, man. All right, so you gotta do a little digging, man. All right, once you go into the scriptures, man. Hey, man, they tell you, hey, the children of Israel, the children of Judah, guess what? Their gates languish. All right. What does that mean? All right, their leadership. All right, we don't got no leadership. We don't got no we don't got no army. All right, you got that scripture? No, where is it? No, I'm not sure where it's at. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, so it's not just about Genesis. Anybody could do that, man. All right, you go into the curses of Deuteronomy 28. All right, and see who's that fit. Who that fit, man. All right. You know.
This is Jeremiah 14:2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
That's right, man. So it says Judah mourneth, man. The gates thereof languish, man. So Judah is the head tribe, all right? But you know, we're speaking about all Israel right there. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish, man. What is that gates, man? All right? We don't have any protection, man. We don't have any leadership, man. All right? Our walls are compromised, man. All right? Who's our leaders in this society, man? Niggas like Al Sharpton. He's a sellout. All right? Farrakhan. All right? He's a sellout. All right? And who else? Our gates languish, man. All right? And you continue like that.
Jermaine Grant.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? That's right.
The gates thereof languish, they are black unto the ground.
That's right. And it says what? They are black unto the ground, man. And that word black right there means Qur'an, man, which means what? Dark skin. All right? So you don't just read one scripture and say, this proves that. I think, who the fuck are you, man? Right. You know what I'm saying? You in charge of Israel. You the children of God. What's going on over in Israel, man? Right. A bunch of homosexuality. They got Pink City over there, man. All right. And they eating kosher pork and all these things, man. All right. So how could you even say that, man? How are you a representative of the Most High and you just living in wickedness, man? All right. Right.
And the cry of Jerusalem going up.
That's right. The cry of Jerusalem is going up, man. And that's what we do right now, man. We crying to the Most High, man. All right. We crying for the Lord to come back and save us, man. All right. Them Jews over there, man. Them niggas don't need no saving, man. They live in lavishly, man. They got the fatness of the earth. All right. They run every industry, man. All right. You can't rent a goddamn apartment in a place in New York City or anywhere else for that matter. But these niggas are not owning the shit. And you always got to deal with these things, man. All right. Scripture say what? The true Jews, all right, for the return of the Lord, man, they're going to be in a lower state. Yeah. All right. They're going to be in poverty. They're going to be in tribulation, man. All right. Like so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans throughout the whole earth, man. All right.
Yeah, I got another one for you. This is Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will they not learn righteousness.
That's right, man. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, man. So, hey, man, that's what the scripture says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You got everything. You have everything, man. Every industry, man, the so-called white man's own, man. All right? You so-called Amalekites, man. You own everything, man. Favor is shown unto you. But what's the second part?
Yet will they not learn righteousness.
Yes, you will not learn righteousness, man. All right? That's why you're pushing all this wickedness on the earth, man. All right? That's why you're pushing this homosexual agenda, man. All right? A bunch of trannies everywhere, man. All right? You have the women over the men. All right, you've been eating abominable foods, man. All right, and everything you do, man, is just wickedness. And your banking system is wicked, man. All right, taxing the hell out of people, man. All right, you got the finest of the earth. All right, the Lord gave you that, man, and you're not showing any righteousness, man. All right, you look at things like the animals, man, the plants, man. You look at the land Sabbath that you don't obey, man. All right, so you ain't learn no righteousness, man. All right.
And the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly.
That's right, man. The land of, here you go. The land of righteousness, he will do unjustly, man. All right. And we talking about what, man? We talking about, hey, man. First of all, we talking about Jerusalem, but Jerusalem is a people before us a place. All right. And he's dealing with us unjustly, man. In this place called America, man. All right. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. They taking up majority of the prisons, man. All right, you go outside, you try to get something to eat, man. You can't even get no quote unquote organic food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other thing in itself.
Right.
All right, the police dealing unjustly with us, man. You getting brainwashed in these schools and all these things, man. All right, and we don't run these things, man. The so-called white man does, man. All right. So these are little tidbits to let you know who's the Jews, man. What position they gonna be in, man, and who's in rulership right now, man. All right.
And it says, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
That's right, man. And you will not behold the majesty. It's not the law of the Lord. All right, man. So you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, and that's the true name of the Lord, man. All right. You literally go against every law that's in this Bible, man. Yeah. All right. When you look at it, man, literally everything that's in the Bible, they go against, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You know.
Everything. Your rabbis is raping little boys out, your pedophilia.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all couldn't be the people. They wouldn't do that.
That's right. That's right.
That's blasphemy, man. How could you even compare yourself to David, Solomon, Moses?
As a matter of fact, where is David?
Right.
All right. Where David at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you the Jews and you in the land, all right, that the Lord promised, where King David, King David really supposed to be reigning on the earth right now. Where he at, though?
Supposed to have a throne.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we see him?
Can we see him? Like,
you put him on camera?
You know what I'm saying? Where he at?
Can we meet the man?
Okay.
That's blasphemous. Give me Isaiah 2:1 to further expound on it, because y'all don't have it a deed to the land. In Joel 3, if you want to go into that, Joel 3 says Gentiles to trot in the land of Israel. But this is a further proof, Isaiah 2.
This is Isaiah, say 2:1?
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 2:1, and it says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways.
Right, and that's talking about after the deliverance. The nation's going to say, look, we're going to have to go up to these people to learn his ways. Why? Because the Lord's statute commandments will be implemented in the earth. A new world order, a new world order in righteousness. So the nation's going to come up to learn of the Lord's ways through us. Read.
It says, and we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law.
And but like the priest was saying, y'all don't deal with the law. Y'all deal with the Talmud. Y'all don't deal with the law statute.